Good morning from Grayson Highlands State Park in Virginia. I've been here twice on the AT, and I wanted to come here and do a few of the other trails and connect them all together for a nice 20-mile day. And it's going to be beautiful. It's nice and cool, 60 degrees. I picked a heck of a day, though, as you could see. They have a race going on, and I don't know what's happening. It looks like it's just starting, but yet I passed 50 or so runners on the road as I was coming in, so had to kind of drive on the wrong lane, which good thing it was early because there were no other cars coming the other direction because nobody's leaving the park. Most people haven't even got here yet except for the runners, and they're everywhere. But it's a nice, beautiful day so far. I think it's going to be a great day full of views, some wildlife, hopefully, and just a beautiful, almost fall kind of day. And the runners are on the road, not on the trail, so that's a good thing. And most importantly, I believe I'm crossing 8 summits today. So a lot of bagging opportunities. I'm glad you're joining me and seeing this beautiful trail. It looks like it rained, so nice moist trail this morning. A little bit of slick rock probably, but there's gonna be some great views, some great vistas here in the Grayson Highlands. Let's get it going. That was quick. Already standing on a summit of the first little pinnacle. It is windy up here. The little pinnacle is in the bag. Feel like I'm being treated like royalty here. They have little shelters along the first part of this trail, and you're in a state park. In case a storm pops up, you can get under there, protect yourself. I'm not used to seeing that, being out in the backcountry. Big pinnacle right up here. Rocks are quite slippery. Whew. Nice views. the second summit of the day. Not a bad climb at all. Little slick on a mild scramble, but not too bad. Beautiful views. That big pinnacle is in the bag. All right, I'm at Massey Gap now. I actually drove on this part getting to the visitor center where I parked, but it loops around back to the visitor center. So I basically walked to this area where I could have parked, but I wanted to get the pinnacles in there. So I start with the little pinnacle and big pinnacle, and then I walk here across the road to a trail that's called the Twin Pinnacle Trail, by the way. And then I come over here to Rhododendron Trail, which I was told at the gate, the guard said that this trail is pretty rough. They haven't been able to do any maintenance on it, so they don't know if it's blocked off or whatnot. So I told him, well, I'm going to go through it because I'm not going to go and backtrack back and then drive my car back to here. I don't want to do that unless I have to. So I'm going to go on, check it out, and see what it is. I mean, I've done a lot of blowdowns in the last couple months, so I can't imagine it being too rough, but we'll find out here in the Rhododendron Trail, and that should take me up to the AT, and then I'll start heading around to a couple ridges and a couple other summits, and then I will be hitting the Crest Trail from the AT, and wide open views there, so just gonna keep it going. Right there's big pinnacle that I just came down, walking up this well-groomed limestone trail. Come to this gate. This is the Rhododendron Trail here. I'm sure it's not limestone all the way up. And then a horse trail goes over there. So if for some reason this is closed up here where you can't get through, oh, there goes some runners there on the road, screaming and yelling. Thank goodness I'll be away from them most of the day. But yeah, Rhododendron Trail right here. So we'll see what if this takes me to the AT or if I have to go back and around on the horse trail instead. Just kind of exploring. Get to this 20-mile loop one way or the other. But I don't know, as of right now, it's pretty bougie. I'm not used to this for a trail. We'll see what happens though. Little spur where Rhododendron Trail ends. That's the AT going north. I'll be coming back on that on my loop. Seen a hiker out here with their dog. And right here is the AT that I'm going on right now, going south, going towards Mount Rogers. But I'll be going to Walker Ridge and another summit too. I forget the name of it right now. And then turning on to a different trail off of the AT, but it's a little cloudy right now. Not supposed to be sunny, but you know how that is. The weather never listens, but beautiful views nonetheless. Clouds look awesome. Continuing on. Meadows in between the mountains. Gorgeous views. Fall-like colors in some areas. Oh yeah. Beautiful, beautiful. on the Wilburn Ridge trail now. The AT and the Wilburn Ridge splits as this goes up to the summit right there. I was just walking along and someone in the distance seen my white beard and yelled out, "Oh my goodness." It was Steve from Unicoi Shuttle out of Erwin, Tennessee. That was funny. I don't think I've ever been out here without somebody recognizing me here on the Highlands. Didn't know it was going to be one of my friends though. That was pretty cool. Can I catch up with him? Haven't seen him since last year. Great guy. If you're ever in the Erwin area and you need a shuttle, he's your guy. Unicoi Shuttle. It's nice seeing him though. Beautiful views. Of course. Didn't expect anything here. A little hazy. And oops, it's Wilburn. Not Wilbur. There's an N on the end of it. Wilburn Ridge. Or you a slanted rock. This reminds me of up in New England. Good thing this part isn't as wet as that part was earlier. Yeah, baby. Oh, I think I was supposed to go down there and wrap around this. The goat in me just wants to climb everything. There's the blazes. Okay, we wrap around these rocks instead of climbing. Hello everyone. Looking really nice today. This one's eyeballing me. Look at all these ponies. Oh my goodness, there's a Texas Longhorn over there. Look at that guy. That's a lot of ponies in one area. This Wilburn Ridge trail is a lot of fun. I'm glad I did this. The AT wraps around the other side. Doesn't quite scramble quite as much. This is fun doing some of the scrambling here. Reminds me a lot of New Hampshire and Maine. Not quite as extreme at times, but some of it has been just because it's wet. I'm up about 5 or 5,100 right now. So it's nice and cool with that breeze especially, but quite a bit of fun. I'm a little shaky though right now, and that's because I didn't sleep much at all last night, maybe an hour and a half, but I wasn't going to stop from doing this today. I just could not get to sleep. The mind was racing all night long. A lot of things going on in my life right now, business-wise, hiking-wise, personal-wise, all kinds of wise, and kept me up for a long time last night. Finally got to sleep about an hour and a half before my alarm went off. So a little shaky from that, and probably the coffee I drank on the way here. These rocks are really slick. Hard to get any traction on them at all. Gotta be super careful. But anyway, I'm pushing through, and I'll start feeling better, I'm sure, as the day progresses. Just right now, I mean, I'm not feeling bad, just a little shaky. Like I said, probably from the caffeine more than anything. This is fun though. Rocks everywhere. Standing on the summit of Wilburn Ridge. Standing on this side of these rocks. The summit's actually up there. I came back down for this clip to hopefully block that wind a little bit. Beautiful views everywhere. Fun scrambling on wet rocks. Makes you feel like you earned it. I think that's my next mountain right there. And Wilburn Ridge is in the bag. Standing on the summit of Pine Mountain. Right up there is the highest point of the summit. Again, I came back down so the wind would not cut out the video. It's a nice little scramble up there, but real quick. It took like 3 seconds. Beautiful views everywhere. I am having a blast out here. And Pine Mountain is in the bag. There was just a big black Texas Longhorn walking towards me on the trail here, not 10 yards from me. It was just like moseying like this, had a little strut, and then just moseyed right off into the rhododendron trees. Like, oh, there's a human, I got to get out of the way. He doesn't know that he could have took me down so easily. As soon as he got off the trail, we went, whoa, and then kept walking. I think he cussed me out. Hi there, buddy. How you doing? Looks like you're having a nice meal. It's a cool color. The speckled with the brown. Looks cool. It's so cool seeing longhorns out in the wild. That's awesome. Have a good day. The colors here are just phenomenal. You got so many greens and yellows and browns. When the sun comes out, they pop even more. It's an absolutely stunning area full of pastures and meadows and mountains, unlike any other mountains in this area. The rain has came, the rain has stopped, and the rain has came back again. It's pelting cold rain, but not too hard right now. I just summited the last 4. They were kind of all in a line after you hit the scales. You get on a different trail. I forget the name of the trail right now, but you cross Stone Mountain, 3rd peak, 2nd peak, and 1st peak. Yes, that's the name of them. They were all like around 4,500, 4,600. Not too bad at all. And now I'm back on the AT with about 5 or 6 more miles to go. Back to the car, and I'm going to get wet on the way. But I do want to say that Stone Mountain, 3rd peak, 2nd peak, and 1st peak is in the bag. Very wet, but also very peaceful and very cold. I'm out of here. It hasn't rained for a minute. I wish it would have been dry when I was summiting those last 4. Could have got it on video for you, but you didn't miss much in this area. All the mountain summits kind of look the same with the same views, same type of mountains. But that's 8 summits for the day. I just had 4 deer running around me, like playing, running in front of me and running behind me from one side of the trail to the other. I think they wanted me to play with them, but I didn't feel like running. Too many rocks for me to run. But good amount of wildlife today. I haven't seen a Henry yet, but it's not over. I still have a couple more miles. 4 deer, 13 ponies, and 3 longhorns. It's a good amount of wildlife for a 18, 19 mile day. I also want to let everybody know that because you all been excited and waiting for this day to happen, Thru-Hiker magazine, which I've been working on the last couple years, has launched now, but only online. The print has not launched yet, but the link is in the description of this video. Go check it out, subscribe / be a member, however you want to say it. If you can't get enough through hiking stories, if you can't get enough through hiking news and updates, what's going on around the world, that's your place. Be fresh in news stories, stuff that other people aren't talking about every month. And even more than that, it is a type of website and online magazine that you could take part in. You can chat with other people, through hiking enthusiasts, and like-minded people that's all about through hiking and can't get enough. And you're also, by subscribing to the online magazine, you are also have access to all the live events, whether they be virtual or in person. There's free monthly giveaways. Well, I don't know why I said free. It's part of the membership subscription. And a lot of tutorials and videos available that will always be uploaded, not just by myself, but by others. Tips and suggestions, stretching, nutrition, positivity, overcoming, pushing on, all kinds of good stuff for you. So anyway, didn't want that to sound like a commercial. The link is in the website, or in the description on this video. Go check it out and be a part of it. It's for you, after all. I'm continuing on. Got about, like I said, 2 more miles to go. I'm hot. I don't want to take my shirt off though, because that means I'd have to take my backpack off. This is the end of the climb, and then I'll have a small climb going back to the car. But that's about it. Beautiful day. Who knows, maybe I'll see a Henry before the day's over, or before this trek is over. It's been a beautiful day, minus the rain. Conquering day. 8 summits in the bag. Thank you all for joining. I'll show you some views on the way out. Live live. Alrighty then, let's see what we've done today. Hello ponies. You get to hear me tell everybody what I did today. So right over here are the first 2 mountains I did. And I wrapped around over there, climbed up all of this ridge, Wilburn Ridge, and these summits over here. And then a part you can't see is all the way around over there. There, and then came back, and now I'm meeting up with the same area that I started from, or that connected for the loop itself. Y'all are beautiful. You mind if I pass through here? Do ya? Look at that blonde hair. And you got like polka dots, even got the top with the horse. And you. Oh, then there's one way over there by itself. Very, very pretty. Have a good day. Everybody live live.